All right, I think you guys can hear me now, right? If you can hear me now, let me know. Guys, if you mess around, I will report and I will block you immediately. Just FYI. I'm not looking for sickos to come to my stream. You guys can go somewhere else. So, go troll elsewhere. You're in the wrong stream. So, I don't want you here. You don't want to watch me. You guys can get out. You know where the door is. Just giving you a heads up. Okay. Yeah, I'm just the ugly truth, guys. Sorry. I'll be starting shortly, so just live with it right now in silence. So, yeah. I'm here, but not gonna mess around. Sorry. I'm not in the mood, and I'm not gonna take it at all. I don't know how YouTube gets away with it. I don't know how YouTube allows you guys to get away with it. That's just absolutely disgusting. Just despicable. I don't get it. Um, Alright, I think you guys can hear me now, right? So, I'm here, but you guys can leave. I don't think you guys are here for the right reasons. How? I don't know, but I don't feel. Yeah, it's gonna be silent for now. I'm still here. If you guys just want to chat, I can chat with you guys. But I don't know if I'm the right one for you guys. Sorry. But welcome. I'll be giving a lesson in just a moment, but I don't think you guys are English learning people. So, yeah, I don't think you guys are meant for this one. I have some people will be coming to the stream shortly, so it's just gonna be a moment, guys. So apologize for the silence, but whatever. There is no silence still. I'm still here. Well, welcome, guys. I can come back. But I'm just preparing some things, and I need to get this out to a class so they're able to watch this live. Yeah, so. Alright, a second here. Alright, 1 second, guys. And I should be turning talk to text, I guess, on. Hey guys, what's going on? Hope all is well. All right. I am trying to get a TTS going, guys. Give me a second here, okay? I don't know if it's making me download this. Why? I don't want to download anything. Oh man. All right, you guys should be able to chat now, and I'll hear your tech stuff. Sorry for the boring staring into space. Apologize. Let's see here. There we go. Maybe this. Nope, this won't work either because it doesn't have Facebook. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. You guys should be able to use talk to text. It should work now. I should see your messages and stuff. Well, welcome. You guys can just talk to me and ask questions and stuff. I'm from the States. Nice to meet everyone who's here and chilling. Oh my god. Maybe we'll be doing a game after the class as well. So sorry guys, it's still taking time. Bear with me. Have this extension. Let me look into this. Huh, why can't I hear any sound? I don't get it. It's saying welcome to my channel, but I don't hear anything. Like, it's weird. Can I be heard now or not? I can be heard. Can I be heard now or not? Okay.
HistoryBot. Welcome to my channel. Own 3D. Welcome to my channel.
There we go.
Streamers Inc. Welcome to my channel. Stream Elements. Welcome to my channel.
Alright, let me. I'm probably really boring right now to you guys. I apologize. I wish I could play some. Let me see if I can play some copyright-free music. I think I can. Let me see here. Ooh, what's this? Oh, what's this here? 109 speakers. I don't know what this is. But... Oh, I hope it didn't freeze on me. weird. So what is this supposed to do? Welcome, lurkers. How are you guys doing? Well, I hope. Karaoke on a Monday? Oh, okay, it's event. Okay, I'm just going to get some starting here. Yeah, I'm done. That's fine. All right. All right, guys. Sorry keeping you just at bay here. Hey, at least we got 6 people watching, but I have no idea who's here. I probably gotta do a poll or something. Sorry for just staring into space. Give me. trying to figure out who else is talking. Alright. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. Might have to cancel, but because I'm trying to set some things up and they're not going my way. I'm gonna do here, actually, guys, give me a second here. Let's see if I can find something for you guys to watch as I prepare. So you're not just gonna watch just some boring guy staring at a screen. It'll actually be something real.
Mayuk Biswas. Welcome to my channel. Mayuk Biswas said, IITG aspirant. Mayuk Biswas said, thanks teacher Grant.
Alright, what are you trying to say?
Norris. Welcome to my channel. Isaiah Norris
Isn't
said, hi.
Hi. Physics?
Biswas said, IIT Physics.
Okay, and? I don't know what that has to do with my stream. I have nothing to do with physics, sorry. I know what I was gonna do now. I wanted to go here. Guys, you're just gonna see a replay as I get things situated. Okay? That is what it's gonna be.
Biswas said, Shakespeare or Kafka.
Okay, let's see if we have... Point number 3, guys. Point number 3. Alright. All right, guys. I'm gonna place a video here, guys. Enjoy if it's relevant to you or not.
This boss said, I love Shakespeare literature.
Awesome. Cool. Awesome. Cool. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay. Let's see if I can. Anyways, I can go on with the second part now. Sarah says I make mistakes about the present perfect tense and past. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Cool. Client capture audio. I think you guys can hear the audio. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this and fit the screen. There you go. Now, anyways, I can go on with the second part now. Sarah says I make mistakes about the present perfect tense and past. Oh my gosh, that happens all the time, Sarah. I can't tell you how many times that happens. It happens all the time. All the time. Alright, I think I'm officially live now, guys. Officially live. So now it should be working. And now it should be working. So now what? Alright. So if you guys hop into the live one time or another, then I will be doing giveaways. Well, not really giveaways, but I'll be doing the membership giveaway to Nothing Problem. Alright guys, next tip guys, next tip. Okay, so first of all, I go blank, my brain freezes when I speak. Why this happens? So what can you talk about? So basically, it doesn't mean that you're bad at English, or it just basically means that you're over processing your thoughts. Okay, so you can say things like, let me try that again. Oh, my brain froze. It happens. Can I say that one more time? So basically, guys, if you freeze, you restart yourself. Restart yourself when your brain freezes. Restart yourself when your brain freezes, and you'll kind of like rebooting the computer that is frozen. Okay? If your computer is frozen, what do? You can't wait for it to restart. You actually have to force a restart, right? If your computer freezes. All right. So, what does your brain usually? When does your brain usually go blank? Does it go blank with friends, with teachers, with strangers? Think about that, guys. All right. Ask yourself this question. Okay. When does your brain usually go blank? Friends, teachers, strangers. Could be anyone, right? I'm gonna guess the majority of you, your brain will go blank. Probably with strangers first, maybe with comfortable already with your friends who are learning the same language. When you're talking and practicing in English, I want to also stress that if you're practicing English with your friends, then that's one step forward. Okay. And guys, the more you guys talk, the more you guys ask questions, the more motivated I am to help you answer more questions. Okay? Number 2, I'm scared that people will judge my accent. I'm scared people will judge my accent. Alright? People will judge my accent. So I'm scared that will happen. Alright? There we go. Let's see. Send in the chat. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do everything. So I'm scared that people will judge my accent. You want to know the ugly truth, guys? You want to know the ugly truth about your accent? Nobody gives. They don't care. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your measly accent. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Testing 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Let me know that you guys can hear me. What is going on? Sorry guys, give me a second. Can you guys hear me? How about now? Can you guys hear me now? I don't know what still means. Yes or... Okay. One, two, 1 2 1 2. All right, how about now? Can you guys hear me now? Okay. I was gonna really give you a hard time with your grammar. Because we can never say no, we can. Anyways, okay, got it. Let me, unless someone's already tagged the group for announcements, let's, class announcement. Someone already did it, I think. Let's see here. So, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna tag. I'm gonna tag you guys, the people who want to come to. Okay, and class stage. Crush me rainbow. All right. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Cool. All right, guys. You can hear me. You can see me. I have something ready. Also, let me get you to the YouTube live. You'll need to go about 48 minutes after to watch it. I will put a timestamp for you guys to capture the live stream. So this is the live stream, so it is live. So if you do miss it, you'll be able to watch the live, okay? So let's do this. All right, so here is the live stream, by the way. In case you guys have to go early or you come late, this is the live stream. And I'm going to go through some pointers. It's going to be a shorter live. I intend it to... hey, Takash. Takash, what's going on? Alright, note to self, 48, or just say 50 minutes, probably. Alright, so, 1 second here.
Teacher Grant said 50 minutes mark.
Alright. Alright, and I want to get to my notes, guys, so bear with me, please. And so I want to go through some pointers. Now, this is for those who feel like their English is like phenomenal and like like exceptional, or they might have a high belief that they feel very comfortable with their English, right? So their comfortability with English is high, right? So you're comfortable with English, yet the problem is that you are given like odd looks. So you'll say something in English and then maybe they won't understand you or they won't get you. And the reason why that maybe you're trying to tell a story about what happened and then you're losing them. You can tell they're bored. You can tell they're busy with other things. You can tell they cut you off. So, you're wondering why that is the case, right? You're wondering why that is the case, that they tune you out, they stop listening, they don't have an interest in what you're sharing or what you're trying to explain. And there's a lot of reasons behind that. So I want to go through some prompts that might help you get on the right track when it comes to speaking correctly. When I say speaking correctly, I mean that in the nicest way. I don't mean it to like demean your English or demean your security or what have you, I don't want to like put you guys down. I just want you guys to understand why you're missing the mark. What is it that you're missing from the people that you're talking to? What is it that they're not getting out from you? Like, what is causing them to go, well, I got something to do, and then you end up losing them forever, if that makes sense. So I want to go through some prompts and give you some guidance in a way that might resonate with them. So I hope that what I'm about to talk about will help you guys. Yes, oh yeah, of course, there's natives. But here's the thing, guys. No one really cares about pronunciation. Who wanted money now? Yeah. No one really cares about pronunciation. It's more about clarity. Are you clear on what you're going to say? The throne, okay? Throne. Yes, when you're growing up, there are people who are in speech, native speakers are in speech, kids are in speech. You have to understand that even natives are not perfect. But if you're searching for perfection in speaking, then you're speaking wrong. No one cares that you're speaking perfectly. No one wants you to speak perfectly. Let me give you guys a fun image just to illustrate my point. You guys saw the image, right? You guys saw the image. So let me give you another perspective here. I can find this here. Let me see if this makes sense. Okay, so courtesy of ChatGPT, here is something to illustrate, right? Now, mind you, there might be some like people don't want you to speak perfectly. Does that make sense, right? I want you to understand that. I want you to understand that nobody cares about your perfection. No one wants you to speak perfectly. All right? No one cares. No one wants it. So that might explain a bit more understanding, right? Oh, look at it and you'll understand. courtesy of ChatGPT, because you guys think or wonder, why do I sound awkward, right? Because you guys are so headstrong and focused on oh, I have to speak like a robot, right? You have to speak the way the textbook tells you, but in actuality, no, you don't. You don't need to do that, right? And that's the ugly truth. That's the reason why I'm from this. Are you asking me, or are you asking Anizuka? I think everything is in my profile. You can look at my profile. It explains where I'm from, my occupation, my nationality, and how you also can get additional free live classes, but no one's joined to do it. So you can get all the information in my profile. Habib, it's very pleasant of you to request to speak, but I will decline. It's good that you listen, because if you're listening, you would know this is a lecture. And maybe to help you guys, I should probably deny entry. So let me deny entry. There we go. Now, that was my mistake. And it's funny, like, you guys want to, like, come up without even asking permission. I mean, I don't mind, like, the enthusiasm to come up on stage, but just to bluntly come up on stage with no explanation, like, what is it that you guys want to get out of it, right? So yeah, if you guys are, hopefully I can be heard now on the live. Can you guys test the live? Am I able to be heard on the live, by the way? Hopefully I'm able to be heard on the live. Because I do want to start now. All right, so let's start with the first point, guys, all right? The first point I'd like to begin with is, well, first I want to kind of put this in here for you guys to read. Okay, cool. You can hear the live. Good. Okay. Here is something to take with it, and I'm going to put this in the live chat as well. Only one person's watching. Huh. Okay, whatever. So let's see here. Yeah, it's weird. I thought I would
Grant said, fluency doesn't mean perfect English. It means connected English. Let's talk about what's missing when your English still sounds off, even when it's correct.
All right. This might be better. All right. So point one, guys, is you're saying it like a robot, or you're saying it exactly as the text tells you to. So when you're speaking, grammar doesn't make you fluent, okay? It's everything. It's the icing. It's the ingredients of the cake. You always sigh yourself? I don't understand what you mean by that. So the point here, guys, is most ESL learners speak word by word like this. It's stiff, it's slow, it's unnatural. So, and that is why you sound awkward when you're speaking, right? So you're sounding awkward when you're speaking English. Yet, so you're sounding awkward when you're speaking English. But the problem of the matter is that, here, let me give you another example. And I'll show you this right now. Let's see if I can find it. So, again, here is another example courtesy of ChatGPT, because I'm lazy and not going to create graphics for you guys. So that's another example, just to kind of get an idea, right? Yesterday I listened to music. Now, this isn't exactly how you might speak, but it's just to get another example. So, learn thought groups. So, break your sentences into natural chunks. I want to go, but I'm too tired. Use connected speech and link words together. Want to go instead of want to go. Practice reading sentences with feeling like you're acting. Alright? So instead of I am going to the store now, I am going to the store now. Right? Hold on. Yeah. I know. Chat GPT messed up. I was trying to create a graphic to illustrate like a textbook sentence versus the norm. So yeah, they messed up on that. Yesterday I listened to music, right? But it's not right. Well, I was trying to create a graphic to illustrate it, and I'm not doing that manually. So I was trying to have ChatGPT illustrate that graphic, but sometimes they miss the mark. But you guys get the point, though, Habib. So all I'm saying is that they missed the mark, but it is what it is. You're here to listen to the lesson. I don't give a crap what ChatGPT did. All right, so practice reading with feeling like you're acting. So instead of saying I am going to the store, you would say something like I'm going to the store, right? I'm going to the store. Or going to the store, right? I'm going to the store. Or I'm going to the store right now. I'm picking up something. You're speaking. Yeah, but Habib, I think, wanted to just troll that remark. I don't need his opinion. Okay, unless he's actually up here teaching the class, and I can bring him up, and I'll come back to the stage. He can teach the class. We can see how great his grammar is and how great he speaks. Alright, so, do you guys feel like you're reading or you're speaking when you talk in English? Can you say a sentence with more emotion? So, think about what you do when you read a book or when you speak. Are you speaking like you're reading a book, or are you going to speak with emotion and feeling? Alright, that's what I'd like to know. I want to know, are you feeling it? Are you not feeling it? Etc. Right? So, do you feel like you're reading or speaking when you talk in English? If you feel like you're reading, then you're probably speaking wrong. And the majority of you, sadly, and I hear this in the pronunciation room when you guys are reading those stories and stuff, the majority of you sound robotic, tone deaf, no flow, no rhythm. You can read it fine, but there's no emotion, there's no flow, there's no rhythm, there's no intonation, there's nothing to set you apart from everyone else because there's no emotion there. You guys are reading it fine, the fluency is fine, but the believableness of it is wrong. Like, there's no emotion. Flow. If you don't know what flow means, then your English is dead. You have to flow with your words. You cannot just say, oh, so yesterday, teacher, I went to the store and I bought some stuff for dinner. Well, you don't need to, though. I mean, now, mind you, if you're reading, it depends on the reader. If you're in a class, one day Matt decided to go outside and play with his friend Tom. What is his name? Mark. Matt and Tom decided to climb a tree. The tree was very tall, and they decided to build a clubhouse. All right. Yeah. So it's not about finding the right words. You probably have the right words, Bitish boy, but it's about how you're selling yourself, and that is kind of the point here of the lecture here. So another thing, okay, so just to recap, guys, number point one is you're reading like a robot. Okay, that's the ugly truth. Point two, another thing that a lot of people do is a lot of people will translate in their head. And if you translate in your head, you're going to mess it up even more. So you're going to mess it up. You're going to mess it up even more. If you're also chatting in the live, let me know, and I'll do a membership giveaway. I think I got like 5 memberships I can give away. So if you guys get into the YouTube chat, start typing, maybe you guys can get a membership that means nothing. So, and by the way, the live's been going on for like, I don't know, an hour. So at the 50-minute mark is when I start this lecture. So point 2 again, guys, is you're thinking that you need to think in English. Stop translating. The fact of the matter is that if you think in your native language, then you translate, then you speak, and that delay makes your sentence sound very confusing, and it doesn't sound natural, it doesn't sound normalized. And so what you need to do to fix it is start thinking in English. I'm hungry. Where's my phone? Let's go. Use picture-based flashcards with no translation and talk to yourself in English all day. Think about it as like a narrator in your head, like you're a voiceover, right? So if you're translating in your native tongue, you might say from Spanish to English or Vietnamese to English, I very like eat chicken. Now, obviously in your native tongue, when you say it, it will come out literally as I very like eat chicken, because you don't have those other grammatical rules in your native tongue. So when you're translating grammatically correct in your language, but not grammatically correct in the language of English. All right? So, what you got to do to fix it, again, talk to yourself all day, use picture-based flashcards, and let me ask you guys, do you guys translate before speaking a lot? How often do you guys do that? How often are you translating in your head? Gosh darn it, why can't I? Sorry, I'm trying to copy my notes here, but it's being dumb. Let's see. Yeah, so even, and then what English phrases do you say automatically without thinking? Yes, a lot of you guys do. And that's good that you don't translate. Sometimes it's necessary, and then you gotta fine tune it to make sense. Sometimes you cannot convey what it is you want to say, so you'll translate, and it will still sound wrong when you say it out loud. But you can still reorganize it after you say it. So you say, I very like to eat chicken. You could say, I like to eat chicken a lot, or I eat chicken every day, or whatever it is that's the literalization of that translation that's being said. Okay? So, moving on to point 3. So, again, as we were talking about before, your sentences are too perfect, all right? And that's why you're being looked at in an odd way. You're too perfect, so you're speaking too formally. You're speaking perfectly fine according to the textbook, but the naturality of it is it's wrong. It's not right. It's just textbook crap. So you're speaking like a textbook. It's full, it's proper, it's too formal. So native speakers don't speak like that. They don't talk that way. And too many full sentences can just sound just meh, just flat, fake, even if you are correct. So like I said, I am, she is, she's, I'm. Drop those unnecessary words like do you want to wanna, right? Do you want to can just be wanna go to the park today instead of do you want to go to the park today. So wanna go to the park. You hear how condensed that meant, right? Do you want to go to the park today? Or versus wanna go to the park today. Right? It is a completely cut in half, right? So, yeah. Again, you can use fillers, hesitations, softeners. Well, I mean, kinda. So I do not like to eat spicy food versus, not into spicy stuff. So, what does this say? Do you find yourself speaking too perfect? And if you do, what's the reaction you get from native speakers or from other fluent speakers maybe? If you're speaking too perfectly, what is it? What is the reaction that you guys get when you're speaking perfect English? Right? What is that reaction that you get? Okay, I got 11 people watching. So, let's see here. Yeah, I'm not into spicy food. Yeah, I'm not into spicy food. That's a great one, yeah. I'll pass on spicy food. Spicy food isn't for me. Spicy food doesn't do good to me. Spicy food isn't nice to me. Lots of things, Sweet Tooth. Hey, Sweet Tooth, what was the one thing you said that I said I would never forget? Oh, he's a catch. He's a catch. He's a catch. He's a catch, isn't he? I'm so mean. I love you, Sweet Tooth, so much. Sweet Tooth knows what I'm talking about. I don't think anyone else knows. Only Sweet Tooth knows. Okie dokie, guys. Let's talk about the next part here, guys. So, another problem is, again, this happens a lot. I hear a lot of you guys speak. It's not about it's wrong. I don't know how to explain it. Keen. I don't know how to say your name. Sorry. I know I'm in a void, right? I'm in a void. I have a really cool background, but you guys can't see it. I don't know why. I thought I'll show you guys what it looks like. If you guys are watching the live, it would look like this. If you go to the live, you'll see a cool background. This is what it looks like, but I can't do this on Discord because I don't know why, but that's what it looks like. If you're on the live, you'd be able to see me that way, but it's up to you. No pressure. You guys want to see. Because I have a cool backdrop, but no one's chatting in the... Huh? Sorry, guys. Hold on. Damn it. There we go. Anyhow, okay, let's get back to it, guys. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Okay, so you guys are emotionalists. You guys have no emotion. Yeah. You guys have no emotion. I'm going to explain that right now. So you asked a good question. The short answer is there is nothing wrong per se There's nothing wrong to try to speak professional or formal English with perfect grammar and rich vocabulary. But it's not about whether it's right or wrong. It's about how it's going to be perceived. Nobody needs to hear your perfect English grammar. Nobody cares. That's the ugly truth. You just have to listen to everything, Abdullah Muhammad. You have to listen to everything. Okay? So you have to be able to adjust your daily routine, listening to music, watching TV shows, movies, podcasts, your phone language is in English, everything is in English. You have to be immersed in the environment. Yeah. So again, yeah, on Nustka, you're absolutely right. It depends on the situation. Like if you're at a formal dinner with your work, then you gotta start listening to kids songs. The Itsy Bitsy Spider. Did I say your name wrong? Went up the water spout. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I mean, if you cannot understand like normalized songs, listen to kiddie songs. That's how you start. Watch cartoons. Watch Bugs Bunny. Watch Reading Rainbow. Watch Sesame Street. I mean, seriously, like watch Sesame Street. You know, older series maybe, but I don't know. Yeah, so, but nobody gives a damn about perfect English. Sometimes people do use it. Sweet, maybe. I mean, I guess it depends. Maybe at work it's used, but no, not really. Casually, no. Professionally, yes. In my opinion, I have a big circle of people that I know, and not one of them speak it perfectly, or even professionally for that matter. It's shortcutted. It's rhythmic. The bottom line is if you think in perfect English or you speak in perfect English or professional English, it's going to be toneless. It's going to be emotionless. If you don't have flow, emotion, the richness in the way you speak, even the way I'm speaking right now, if you go back and listen to everything I just said, I'm not talking like a robot. If I said, okay, guys, so point 1 is A, B, C, D, E. And it's because of E, F, G. Because when H, I, J does this to K, L, M, you have to be like N, O, P. And then with Q, R, S, then, yeah. But if you can be like R, S, T, then maybe you will be able to learn something. So do you guys understand? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because if I spoke like this the whole time, it would be completely toneless and it would be boring and you guys would be leaving. You get my point, right? I mean, there's always those professors going, all right, class, today in our history lesson, we're going to discuss the Civil War. The Civil War started, and that was when everything went bad, and everything went good, and blah, 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 whatever. Anyways, no one's going to speak to you like a broadcaster. All right, point done. Okay, I think I made my point, right? So, you avoid the emotion and the tone and the timing. So native English users use emotion, sarcasm, surprise, frustration. Oh, really? 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 Uh-huh. What? What? Uh-huh. Do you hear those different tones? if you cannot practice those, if you say the word what, you should be able to say it 4 different ways. Or no way. No what? No way. No way. Really? Really? You hear the difference. If you don't hear the difference, then you're tone deaf. And that's something you got to work on yourself. Or book me for a class and I'll work on that with you. So it's the tone, it's the emotion, it's the rhythm, it's the flow, it's the flotation. I don't know how else to explain it. So learn emotional vocabulary, right? Like, instead of saying, that's great, wow, that's great, or that's great, or wow, that's great. So, do you find yourself, and think about it this way, okay? And I know I don't speak your languages, guys. I know I don't, right? But I want to know, like, in your native tongue, you are not tone. You're not toneless. You're not emotionless, right? I know, if anyone here speaks Spanish, forgive me for butchering the language. I'm not going to say, ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien. Yo estoy bien. Muchas gracias. Yo soy cansada. You know, you're not going to speak like a freaking robot in your native tongue. So why would you speak like a robot in English, right? Why would you speak that way? You wouldn't. You wouldn't speak ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo estás? Or ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasó? What's going on? Voy a la playa. I don't know. I can't speak Spanish, guys, but I think you can get the point. All right. One more time. Let me see. Did I put the questions in the room? Okay, I did. All right. Any questions so far, guys? You have to do depending on the person in front. Yeah. Llama, absolutely right. Yes, depending on the person in front of you, it will vary like how you're gonna speak to them. I'll give you another example. When I'm speaking to the Vietnamese parents in English, and they know English, I will say to them again, they are my customers, right? So I'm not gonna go, "What's up? How's it going? Nice to meet you." You know, I'm not going to go up to a parent and say, "What's up? Nice to meet you. High five." You know, I'm not going to do that to a customer, to a parent, right? "Oh, it's nice to meet you, Mr. Hung. My name is Grant. Finally great to meet face to face. Nice to meet you, sir." Shake his hand. Acknowledge them by if you don't know their last name, you will acknowledge them by Mr. or Mrs. So Miss, Mr. or Miss, because you don't know if the woman is married. And I hope the girls in the chat can confirm. It is more polite to say Miss something, Miss Smith, than Mrs. Smith. Because, or not Ms. Smith, right? Just Miss Smith. No. No, there's a difference. There's Miss and there's Miss, right? MISS implies, MS does neither implies they are married or not married. So I think there's an emphasis on the Miss, right? Miss Smith instead of Miss Smith. I mean, I could be wrong. No, because then you're implying they're married. Mrs. is implying they're married. All right? Miss. You guys have three ways, or I don't know how to explain it. I guess technically MISS and MS are the same pronunciation. It's the way you write to them. If you write to them and you know they are not married, okay, you would address them as Miss Smith, right? If you do not know, well, the golden rule, gentlemen, and even to the ladies who don't know, the golden rule is to always address them as Miss Smith unless you know they are married. So they're married, it's Mrs. Rogers, right? Yeah. Yes. That's my opinion, but the ladies can confirm if I'm correct or wrong. Because you don't know if they're married, and you're right. I think it's more about writing to them. If you're writing to somebody, you will want to say either Miss MS or Mrs. if you do know in fact they are married. If you know they are married, then you will write to them MRS. Always. I'm not making sense. Llama, what am I not making sense about? Why do you guys always add a T? I mean, a D instead of a T. Why are you saying grand? Grand. I don't know. MS addressing them by writing is, and not, you do not know if they are married or not. But typically the golden rule is to say MS. But that's a completely different conversation that I'm... Yes. Always. If you're referring to me, it's Mr. Grant. Or Mr. Glass. Alright? Or Teacher Grant. For you guys, it's Teacher Grant. Unless we're really good friends, you can call me Grant, like the teachers here can refer to me as Grant. But typically with you guys, it would just be Teacher Grant or... Mr. Grant. Yeah. Alright. I gotta finish this, guys. You guys have a karaoke thing, I think. Alright. Last part, guys, and then I'm gonna conclude. You're not telling stories, you're listing facts. That is another reason why people are tuning out of your story or whatever it is you're sharing. So you're just listing facts of what happened. So, Fluent speakers tell stories. ESL learners often give answers. I go to school. I study English. I like movies. It's a list and it's boring. And what people want is why, how, and the feeling behind it. So practice telling short stories with a beginning, a middle, and an end. So use book phrases like, so this one time, or you won't believe what happened. Focus on the emotion and the reactions, not just the facts. So instead of the list is, I went to the beach. It was fun. I swam. Okay? You're going to lose them. I went to the beach. It was fun. I swam. Boring. I'm going to sleep now. I'm not interested. Okay? So last weekend, I went to the beach with some friends, and I almost lost my phone in the ocean. So what you're doing is you're explaining what, you're explaining where, you're explaining who, and you're explaining mystery, right? Like an event that took place, right? I went to the beach with my friends and I almost lost my phone in the ocean. So now they're going to want to know more. So how did you lose your phone in the ocean? So now they're craving for more information. They want more out of you. If you say, I went to the beach, I swam to the end, then it's just going to be boring as hell. It was fun. How was it fun? No one knows. No one knows. And they don't care. I went to the beach. It was fun. I swam. The honest, blunt truth is, so what? Or, and what? And And they go, I don't know. And they don't know what to say. Right? They don't know. So, what is something funny or crazy that happened last week? And can you tell it like a story, but not list it like don't give it to me in a list. Give it to me as a story. So what is something funny or crazy that happened last week? Why can't I hear anything that's being said? That's funny. Alright, so I have an opportunity to membership gifting. So when I finish,
Grant said, what's something funny or crazy that happened last week? Can you tell it like a story, not just a list?
Okay, so I'm going to do this for you guys. I don't know who's going to be in the chat. I don't know who will get the gift. I don't know how they do it. It's all by chance, I guess. I don't know. But if you're not in the live, I'll do this after it. Yesterday I met some friends and we had lots of fun at the party. Okay, it's okay, Sarah. But you're still boring. It's still boring. But it's still like saying yesterday I met some friends and had lots of fun at the beach. So that's boring. That's a list. You're adding no emotion. You're adding no wonder. We got so drunk we forgot what happened last night. It's okay, sir. But I'm just being blunt. Like that's a great sentence. It's a great list. Great, you had fun with your friends at a party last night. Well, okay, it's bland. But we got so wasted last night, we woke up with markers all over our face. I have no idea what happened, but my friend Linda told me that I was dancing on top of the table. Whatever, something like that. Like you gotta add wonder to it, right? You gotta add that wonder. Wonder, wonder, wonder. What's in a wonder bar? So, if you're too afraid to be wrong, you wait too long, you think too much, you try to be perfect. That is why it sounds robotic. So fluency needs risk. You need to play with the language, not just obey it. You need to speak first, fix it later, and use improv games, role plays, go in the English Hub chats, and then think about the time that you made a mistake, but someone understood you anyway. So you said something and you made a mistake, but you said something anyway, but they understood you, right? So I'll be doing this giveaway very soon, guys. Let me get you to the link here. All right. And I have one concluding, guys. I would get into it right now. I would come into the live right now because I'm going to do the giveaway right after I finish the conclusion here. So, boom, boom, boom. All right. So, one more time, guys. It's not about that your English is wrong. That is your takeaway I want you to get out of this is there's nothing wrong with your English per se. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just it's kind of like having a white cake with no icing on top. It's like getting a birthday cake with nothing on top of it. It's just a bread cake. It's just a bland bread cake. And maybe it has like a sweetness to it, but there's nothing on top. There's no toppings on top of the cake. So that is basically what's missing, guys. That is what's missing. So you're missing the rhythm, the flow, the tone, and the storytelling. The grammar is fine, The feeling is missing. So if you want to sound fluent, interesting, and natural, stop trying to sound perfect. Stop trying to be real or sound real. And talking like a textbook, because...
Bobber, thanks for following.
Oh, I gotta follow. Yay, I gotta follow. Woo! I gotta follow. I gotta follow. Who followed me? Who followed me? Is someone following me? Crindy Bobber. I don't know who Crindy Bobber is, but thank you for the follow. Alright, so if you want to sound... Again, sorry, I'm repeating again. Let me go back to our conclusion here. So, you want to sound fluent, interesting, natural. Stop trying to sound perfect. Stop trying to sound real. Talk like a person, not like a textbook. Because fluency is not about being accurate. It's not accuracy, it's connection. And that's what you have to do when you're speaking English. So again, I don't know where everyone's English is at, but I'm speaking about those. Well, because there's a TTS. Guys, if you go into the YouTube chat, you can type something and it will repeat it back. So sorry. You don't have to leave now. A screen. Oh, sorry, Sarah. Yeah, that leaves wonder, Sarah. Yeah, we're about to leave, but we heard a loud scream in the backyard. That actually leaves wonder. Because, okay, what was that scream? What happened? Where were you going? What did you find out? So it leaves wonder. Yeah, yeah. But it has to happen naturally. You can't, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I want to read this out loud. Actually, I'm going to do this. Let's put this in a talk. I like this. I'm highlighting this. I'm highlighting this.
Grant said, a couple of weeks ago, I met my high school friend who doesn't speak my native language. We used to communicate in Russian. But I haven't spoken in Russian for years, so it was difficult for me to. Teacher Grant said, explain myself. I made a lot of mistakes, but he still understood me, and he was very understanding.
Alright, so, in a sense, he didn't make... Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. That's also another thing too is if you can at least be clear and understandable, then he'll be fine. And there won't be any hate about it. So yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna do the drawing. Let me see if I can share this screen. Okay. And I'm going to share this with you guys. Let me see here. I'm going to share my screen. And there we go. So you can see my screen. I'm doing the giveaway now. I have no idea. Other people have come to my streams. I don't know who will get a membership. If you do get a membership, usually it's like if I post a video first and you guys get to see it first. But I have not done anything explicitly in membership, so it's just basically gloating points. So if you're not in the live now, chatting, spamming, then I don't know. I can't say anything. But here we go. Let's see who gets the gifts. I guess. Here we go. I have no idea.
Welcome to my channel. Shock said, do you need to comment?
Ahmed Adele got a gift. Merther got a gift. I don't know if any of these are from English. Gingerbread got a gift. I think Gingerbread is from the Discord. So we got a few. Hi, it's me. I don't know who that is, but I got a gift. So, yeah. Let me see if I can do one more. I think I can do one more. Nope, I cannot do one. I cannot do one more. I've already sent all my 10 today. So next month, in July, I'll do it again. But guys, honestly, it's just, yeah. It's nothing. Alright. Just loading points. So I don't know who's in the Discord. I think Gingerbread is in the Discord. And Amid Adil is in the Discord as well. So, in the meantime, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my live stream to play some English lesson videos. So, if you guys go to my live stream, I'll do this with you guys right now, so I don't forget. Let me see if I can do a playlist of lessons. And I will place this in. Here we go. Let's do this.
Can say, I don't understand. Sometimes you just.
Okay. So I'm going to do this, guys. Whoopsie. Let's stop the screen. Oh, really quickly, guys. Before you do, guys, officially go. Any other questions, guys? Before I go. Yeah, I don't know who won though. A lot of you guys probably did not win because I get other randoms that come in and they like. I don't know how the algorithm works. If I could choose to give gifts, I would. But it doesn't allow me to do that. And I'm not going to pay money for you guys. Sorry. So, really quickly, guys, if you guys want the VIP attention from me, you're welcome to send me a message and pay for these lessons. However, I recommend and highly advise that you guys just tag me in the Discord. If I have time, I'll take a look. I check for tags on a regular basis. No problem, Sky. Glad you can enjoy it. I check tags in the Discord on a regular basis, and I don't see any tags. I don't see that I'm tagged at all. At all. I don't see it. There's two groups that I want to talk about. They're the English learners who are learning English as a hobby. You don't need to pay for a class. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to teach you. I'm saying it's not worth the amount of money just to like have classes with me. Okay? Because I charge over $20 for a 45-minute class. Or about $20. Maybe after fees and stuff, it might be more in your currency. I don't know. But I charge that. But obviously, if you guys have a mission, if it's for work, traveling abroad, getting a promotion, if there's an end goal, if you have an end goal to English, there's an end goal to studying English. The reason why, you have to have a good reason why to study English. Then you can book a class with me. If the individual tuition is not affordable, get a group of 4 people, and the class is $20 after fees. So probably roughly about $25. So about maybe $6 each is what you guys would pay if it was a group of 4 of you for the 45-minute lesson. All right, you can check my profile. There's a link there to schedule an appointment. There should be a free appointment to make, but I mean, you gotta pay, obviously. But there's a calendar to make payments, right? So you should be able to make a payment. If you have any other questions about booking a class, you can message me. If you have any questions about English, you can tag me in the Discord. Again, highly recommend tagging me in the Discord. I don't have time to answer 20 individual questions. to befriend you guys in Discord. I don't have time. But if you guys want to ask questions in the Discord, tag me. If I have time, I will answer them. But if you're asking for that holding hand, that individual one-on-one, then you can book a class. Thank you guys, and I will go ahead and now guys, one more time. I'm going to put this here on the stream. Let me share my screen really quick, guys. And so I'm going to put this on a loop right here.
Sometimes you just don't get it. And that's okay. You can say, I don't understand. I don't understand. It's a simple way to let someone know you need help. You can also say, I didn't catch that.
So I have a live stream with those videos. You can watch them. And I love you guys. I'll catch you guys next time.
I don't understand what you mean.
Here is my link again,
you don't
guys.
have to be perfect. You just have to speak up.
Here's the link.
Like, share, and subscribe if this helps you. And let me know what sentence you want next.
Alright. Bye, guys. Take care.
Hey, here's a useful sentence you can use every day. Can you help me? Can you help me? This is a simple way to ask someone for help. For example, can you help me carry this? Can you help me find the bathroom? Now let's try a more formal version.
Could you assist me? It means the same thing, just more polite. So next time you're stuck, just ask, can you help me? You got this. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Click it yet. I guess I didn't click live yet. Okay, now the most common thing. Yeah, the more questions that are asked, relevant, guys, relevant to the topic, right? You know, I don't know quantum physics, you know, so like relevant, you know, then I'll be happy to answer them in this live. Okay? So I think I figured this out. Let's see. I think. Alright, I don't know. Where does it go with that? That might look better. Okay. So. And let's see. And guys, by the way, I want to see those likes. I want to see those likes right now. You know, there's a dozen people in the chat. I want to see those likes. All right, let's continue. All right. If you have those I don't know what you call them, helicopter parents, or the parents that expect perfection, I want you to know without a doubt, your mom, your dad, your grandma, grandpa, aunt, or uncle, they are not perfect. And if they say they've never made a mistake, they are not perfect. Alright? So mistakes are part of the journey. Alright? Now, another thing here is you might think, oh, people are looking at me, they're laughing at me, they're talking about me, they're blah, 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 right? So you're in the fear of like, oh my gosh, they just heard me say the most embarrassing thing. Here's the thing. They don't care. They don't care, right? They don't care about that, all right? People aren't thinking about you, okay? You're at a party, you want to speak, you think they're going to laugh. The reality check, they're thinking,
Mrs. Coney Datira,
okay?
Thanks for
What
following.
do I say next? You think people are watching you, but most people are watching themselves. And the people who do hear you, they're usually cheering you on because you're trying. So, you know, unless you're like customer service and you're dealing with an asshole that doesn't want to work with you. Right. I'm almost done, guys. Is there any Are there any questions, guys? One more, guys. Perfection. I have a couple more, guys. Perfection is not a goal. Perfection is not real. Perfection is not reality. Connection is. So don't chase perfect grammar. Chase human connection. Say what you can. Say it with confidence. Say it with heart. I want help. Please speak slowly. Can you say that again? I don't understand, but I want to. The last one, the one sentence shows courage, commitment, kindness, and you will be respected for that. Okay? You'll be respected for that. All right? If you have any questions, guys, the chat is open. So chat it up. Okay? Yes, Ash. Keep going. Never give up as a teacher. I have not given up. There have been so many times, actually, and I mean, to be honest, guys, there have been times when I felt like that was the only option. But I knew in my heart that I wasn't going to give up. And maybe another time I will go through my life experience of what I went through and how my family and friends felt about my journey and stuff, and it's the honest to goodness truth. But at the end of the day, yeah, I really didn't give up. There are times when it felt like that was the only option to give up. It felt like, oh my gosh, like the only way out is to get out. Like that was like the logic talking to me, right? But in reality, it wasn't, right? So, what is going on here? All right. I hope you guys are able to see me well and unfortunately, guys, the beginning part, I don't think it was live. Anyways, it doesn't matter. All right, I see someone typing, which is great. So I will continue. Live confidence practice. All right. So, or live. I don't know if it means live or live. I don't know what to say. We're speak together. Now, you don't have to come up on stage to say this, but you should be saying this. And say it with me and say it loud wherever you are. And if you're saying it, go on.
Wait a second. I go to school yesterday. That doesn't sound right. Let's fix it. Today we're talking about past tense verbs. The ones everyone mixes up. And don't worry. You're going to get it fast, clear, simple. Let's start with go and went. I go to the store. That is now. I went to the store. That's before. We don't say goed, just went. Try it with me. Yesterday, I blank to the zoo. Yesterday, I went to the zoo. Nice. Now, do and did. I do my homework is now. I did my homework is before. One password is enough. Don't say I did do my homework. Just say I did my homework. Try this. She blanked the dishes last night. She did the dishes last night. Good. Now let's talk about have and had. I have a dog. I had a dog. Easy, right? We use had when we talk about the past. Don't say I have a dog last year. Say I had a dog last year. All right, let's take a look at eat and ate. Today, I eat breakfast. Yesterday, I ate breakfast. Not eated. That's not a real word. Say it with me. This morning, I blank eggs and rice. This morning, I ate eggs and rice. You're doing great. Now, quick review. Let's go fast. I blank to the park yesterday. I went to the park yesterday. He blank his homework last night. He did his homework last night. We blank a pet turtle when we were younger. We had a pet turtle when we were younger. They blank chicken for lunch. They ate chicken for lunch. Well done. These verbs don't follow normal rules, but now you know what to do. Go becomes went. Do becomes did. Have becomes had. Eat becomes ate. Keep practicing. You got this. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Like, share, subscribe. Bye-bye.
Hello, Grant. I need a favour. I'm going on holiday. I need a lift. Okay, I need to be at the airport by 10:30 in the morning. So I'm going to need a lift. I wondered whether you were busy or not. If you're not busy, then that would be great.
First of all, John, it's a ride, not a lift. I'm not going to lift you up and take you to the airport. I'm going to give you a ride.
I only have a small suitcase. It should fit into your boot if you don't have anything in your boot. But if you have things in your boot, take the stuff out of your boot, and then my suitcase will fit in your boot quite easily. You won't have a problem with that.
Second of all, I don't know what I'm going to put in my boot because I wear boots when I go out, right? So what am I going to put in a boot? So I think you mean trunk.
And also, I was wondering, what should I wear? Okay, it's going to be hot over there. It's cold here. Should I wear a jumper or a vest? Should I wear trainers or flip-flops? I don't know. I'll have a look in my wardrobe, see what I have. But I'll definitely take my bum bag, I think, because, I'm going to need somewhere to put my wallet and my passport, okay? So I'm going to take my bum bag for sure. Anyway, hope you can do it if you're not busy, all right? I'll need picking up tomorrow morning at 10:30, and that doesn't mean at 5 a.m. 10:30 is not 5 a.m. in the morning, by the way, just to let you know, okay?
All right. And what's this jumper you're talking about? There's no such thing as a jumper. I'm not going to be jumping around. But if you mean sweater, yes, I would definitely say bring a sweater. And a vest? Are we going to a 5-star restaurant dressing to impress the ladies or something? No, you bring a tank top to the beach. All right, that's what we wear at the beach. We wear a tank top, not a vest. And as far as trainers, are you it's kind of like what little kids wear when they're learning to, go to the bathroom? You need sneakers to wear when they go outside. I don't know what you mean by trainers. And flip-flops, flip a what? I don't know what you're flopping. Are you a flip-flopper? Wear sandals to the beach. And what's this wardrobe? Are we going to war? It's a closet, John. It's a closet. We keep things in our closet. All right, and this bum bag, it's a bag. You carry a bag or a backpack. Put your stuff in your backpack, your day pack, whatever. And lucky
Teacher
for
Grant
you, we say wallet too.
Pre-recorded classes
All
and
right,
uploaded English
can't wait to
videos.
go on our adventure, John. I'll pick you up at 10:30. Be ready. Hey everyone, welcome back to another fun English lesson. Today, we are learning about the verb to want. Using want the right way. It helps us talk about things we like,
things we need, and things we hope for. Hey everyone, welcome back to another fun English lesson. Today, we are learning about the verb to want. This little word is super useful. It helps us talk about things we like, things we need, and things we hope for. But guess what? There's a trick to using want the right way. Don't worry, I got you. Are you ready? Let's go. First, we can use want with nouns. A noun is a thing, a person, or a place. Let's check out some examples. I want a sandwich. You want a new phone. He wants a pet dog. She wants a vacation. See, it's easy, right? When we use want with a thing, we just say, I want. Then plus the thing you want. Now let's practice. What do you want? Say it with me. I want a dog. Great job. Now let's try something new. When we use want with a verb, an action, we must add to. Say it with me. Want to. Here are some examples. I want to eat. You want to learn. He wants to play. She wants to travel. See the pattern? Want to plus the action word. Now it's your turn to say, I want to go on a holiday. That was amazing. Now let's play a game. I'll say a sentence, but oops, I'll make a mistake. If I get it wrong, you have to shout, no! Are you ready? I want eat. Not right. No, it should be I want to eat. She wants to a cat. No, it should be she wants a cat. They want a dance. No, it should be they want to dance. You guys are so smart. Now you know how to use want like a pro. Remember, want plus the noun equals I want a cookie. Want to plus the verb equals I want to run. Now tell me in the comments, what do you want? Say I want or I want to, and I'll check your answers. See you next time. Like, share, subscribe. Love you all. Goodbye. Hey everyone, welcome back to another fun English lesson. Today, we are learning about the verb to want. This little word is super useful. It helps us talk about things we like, things we need, and things we hope for. But guess what? There's a trick to using want the right way. Don't worry, I got you. Are you ready? Let's go. Think you're smart? Let's test your brain with 10 tricky riddles. You have 10 seconds to answer each one. Let's go. A dog has 3 puppies, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. What is the mother's name? The mother's name is what? The sentence isn't a question, it's telling you her name. Spell candy with only 2 letters. C and Y. C and Y sounds like candy. A man rode in the town on Friday, stayed 3 nights, and left on Friday. How? His horse's name is Friday. What comes once a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? The letter M. How do you spell water with only 1 letter? H2O. What word is spelled incorrectly in every dictionary? the word incorrectly. Remove the first 5 letters from happiness. What do you get? The letter S, since it's the 6th letter in happiness. A father and son get into a car crash. The father dies instantly, but the son is rushed to the hospital. The doctor says, "I can't operate on him. He's my son." How? The doctor is his mother. What word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it? The word short adding ER makes it shorter. What starts with T, ends with T, and has T in it? A teapot ends with How many and has T?
Or to represent someone. If you don't have a lawyer, the state will appoint one to act for you. Or to represent someone. If you don't have a lawyer, the state will appoint one to act for you. Or to represent someone.
I have to move on to my speak. Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Teacher Grant. Are you ready? Let's begin. What do you see? I see one dog. A big, happy dog. Can you say dog? What do you see? I see 2 cats. One cat is sleeping. One cat is playing. Maybe not. Maybe they're next to each other. Can you count them for me? 1, 2. What do you see? I see 3 birds. They are flying in the sky. Not really. These birds are just hanging out behind me. What do you see? I see 4 fish swimming behind me. Maybe you might see more behind. Swimming in the water. Can you wiggle like a fish? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. What do you see? I see 5 frogs. Jump, jump, jump. Can you jump like a frog? Can you leap like a frog? Can you hop like a frog? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 behind me. That was a lot of fun, guys. Dog, cat, bird, fish, frog. Good job. See you next time. Bye-bye. Comment below your favorite animal. Subscribe for more videos. Goodbye. What do you see? I see one dog.
What do you see? I see 2 cats. What do you see? I see 3 birds. What do you see? I see 4 fish. What do you see? I see 5 frogs. See you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, English learners. Guess what? Today, we're talking about something super sneaky in English. The ED sound. That little guy at the end of the words like played, helped, and wanted. But here is the crazy part. It doesn't always sound the same. Yeah, sometimes it sounds like a t, sometimes a d, and sometimes it's got an extra little id at the end. Weird, right? But don't worry, I've got an easy way to remember. Let's break it down step by step. Rule number 1. The ninja sound. Hoya! This happens when the base word ends in P, K, S, F, SH, or TH. You gotta be quick like a ninja. Hoya! No extra sound, just a sharp t at the end. Let's try it together. Listen first, then repeat. Jumped, like you jumped over a puddle. Kicked, like kicking a soccer ball. Helped, like helping your friend.
Hannah Patricia. Welcome to my channel.
Watched,
Hannah
like
Patricia
watching your
said,
favorite show.
I'm late in the live. When
Did you hear
exactly
it?
does the lecture
No
begin?
extra ed sound. Just a fast t at the end. Now, let's try a little challenge. I'll say a word, and you decide, does it end with a t, d, or id? Ready? Laughed. Laughed. What did you think? T? Yes, it's T. Danced. T or D? Right, it's T again. Nice job. Let's keep going. Rule number 2. The smooth sound. Smooth jazz. The D, 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 d. This one is easy. If the base word ends in B, G, V, Z, L, M, N, R,
Teacher
or
Grant
vowels, the ED
said,
sounds like
lecture is
D.
over, but you can rewind.
Try these with me. Listen, then repeat. Played. Did you get to play any games today? Me too. Opened. I opened the door. Boom. Cleaned. I mean, maybe sometimes. Called. Like calling your friend. Super smooth, right? Just the D at the end. Let's do another challenge. I say a word, you tell me if it ends in a D or id or t sound. Smiled, smiled. What did you think? D. Yep, it's a D. Pulled. D or T. Right, it's D again. Awesome work. Rule number 3. The robot sound. The robot
Understand that
sound.
Nobody cares about
Id,
your
the robot
perfection.
sound.
No one
Now,
wants
this
you,
one's the weirdest.
and
If the base
reason
verb
why
ends in a
that
T
maybe
or
you're
a
trying
D,
to tell a
we
story
have to add an
about
extra
what
beat, like a robot voice.
One,
Check
two,
these
one, two,
out.
1, 2.
Wanted.
Able to watch.
Wanted, wanted,
And there's
dead
a lot
or
of
alive.
reasons behind that.
Like I
Are you
wanted
implying
pizza for
it's
dinner.
good that you listen
Needed.
because if you're
Like I
listening,
needed
you would
more
know this is
sleep.
a lecture. And
Decided.
to help you guys,
Like
should
I
probably,
decided to eat all the
deny.
cookies. Now, it's like the word got an extra little id sound at the end. Wanted, needed, decided. Let's do another challenge. Are you ready for one more challenge? Painted. What do you think? Yes, it's id. Folded. Folded. TD or id. Right, it's it again. Final speed round. Are you guys ready? The final countdown. All right, let's do it. Let's do a speed round. I say the word.
Teacher
You
Grant
say it back.
said,
Ready?
1 hour 30 minutes back.
Ready. Are you ready? I don't hear you. Are you ready? Jumped. Played. Wanted.